Hello everyone, and today I'm going to give you my review of The Gallows, essentially. And I thought to myself, either The Gallows or Minions. I can either see a kid's spin-off movie, or I could see an interesting horror R-rated movie. So, in my own taste, I thought I would rather see The Gallows than Minions, and I've heard at this point by now that neither of these movies were greatly critically acclaimed, and neither of these movies were that greatly praised. So, seeing the Gallows wasn't intended of knowing it's not going to be that great, but I at least taking this over Minions, I made a mistake, and I admit, y'all do. Alright, let's get on to the movie review. You may ask, what's the story in the Gallows? Well, essentially, it establishes 10 years in the past of the school that it's taking place in. Is that there was this play that happened, and unfortunately, during that play, one of the kids got killed by somehow what happened in that play, essentially. And now that the school is continuing like any good principal would, idiots. Yeah, that's right. Continue running the school while a kid has died there. Brilliant move. Stupid. That's really stupid. Oh, really, I think that's really stupid. So that the school is still ongoing, and not just that, they're still ongoing the performance to complete it for like a 10-year anniversary. For the kid who's died as a bit of a tribute off like thing, which if you're a young, weird, pretentious writer, you may think that sounds a bit interesting. It's not. It's stupid, it's shameless, and it's just dumb. Now granted, I wanted to see this movie very bad, but like I remember the advertisements in June, and to me it looked like, for me at least, like, for me, in my own opinion, is that I thought this could have been like the new Paranormal Activity. I was seriously, when I saw the ad on TV on this, I'm like, I am pumped. I want to see this bad. After it, I felt like, oh, okay, I was fooled. I was fucking fooled. Screw you, advertisements. You got me good. And, okay, focusing back on the story is like, and essentially, in this movie, you fall in love with kids who are currently in the play, in the positions shown before, and previous of the movie, and essentially, they're like, okay, but like, alright, but the day before the day before they give off the performance, all the main characters, or the actors, the kids, the teenagers, they say, hey, let's go into the school at night and let's tease the kid who haunts the place. Okay, granted, they don't outright say that, but they say they want to investigate it. But anyway, that's their kiss of death. That is their kiss of death. Bye-bye, characters who we hardly care about. And with all of that, it goes on from there, and the name Charlie is just... Charlie, is like, oh my god, that's a stupid name. Can I even think of a more intimidating name? Like, Charlie the Muffin Girl. Oh no, Charlie, you can't me. Oh, god. Stupid name. Anyway, I wanted really badly to like this movie. And I'm willing to say there was some parts I enjoyed, but for the most part, this movie was pretty much crap. It was not good at all. It was very repetitive on viewing. It felt like I was sucking in again. It had the same gimmicks. It had the same scares. It had the same scale. It was very much like Paranormal Activity. It's like the build up for the first Paranormal Activity, but with the same letdown of 4 and the marked ones, which you know how much I hate that fucking movie. Because I put that movie on my #1 worst of 2014, the marked ones. I really, really fucking hated that. Oh my god. I'm sorry for going off track. And okay, I will say the story, first and foremost, did at least raise my eyebrow, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll go see it. And I will say there was some genuine good tension throughout the film, and there was a couple moments where I woefully, man, it scared the crap out of me. I'm like, damn. And that's what I kind of do want. However, it does that in a certain sense where it doesn't frighten you. It doesn't get under your skin. It doesn't get so psychologically tormented. It's like, okay, please, just scare me out. It's like, no, they scare you, they scare you, they let you scare, they show you the scare, and then they pull away. It's like, are you kidding me? That's such a ridiculous move. You don't just... There's a certain method when it comes for shock and terror in horror films. And granted, I'm not an expert on it. I'm not the next George Romero or Hitchcock, okay? But I at least know the credentials for certain things within filmmaking, and it's like you can tell when a scare is not as authentic or as genuine as others. And I'm gonna say there's more bad scares in this movie than good ones. And like I said before, there was some very good ones. The acting from the main kids wasn't half bad in my opinion. This main girl who you do see in the ad, she really sold me, and I thought her performance was actually like thoroughly good, and she actually did frighten me. She reminded me of Emily Blunt in a weird way. Like I really enjoyed Emily Blunt in almost movies she's in. It's like to me at least, she kind of seemed like that younger, tougher, more edgier side to her, and I really enjoyed that. And like the weapon he has is a noose, which not bad. I think that's okay, may not be intimidating, but at least once it's on you, it's like, okay, I'm done for. Bye bye. Like that, when there's that sense of, okay, I fucked up in this movie. Yeah, but overall, this movie is not good. It's so redundant, it's so cliche, it's so stupid. The main character is a really, really unlikable prick douchebag, and you want to punch this character right in the face. Like, I've actually known a person who is like this in high school. I won't give his name away, but let me just say, he's a prick. But this character, the main character in this movie, this jock type of character, is a real pain in the ass character, and he really gets on your nerves fast. And let me just say is that a lot of these characters, like always in these type of found footage horror films, is that when their deaths happen, they have, to you, or at least to me, they have no real impact. It's like, bye-bye character, or whatever. Seriously, it's like, I couldn't even remember her name. That's not my fault, that's the filmmaker's fault. And in the end, Gallows was a sorely disappointing film that I really, really wanted to like. It had an interesting story, it had okay to good performances, and it had a few scares that I thought were thoroughly effective. And the ending was kind of, granted, redundant and seen before, but at least it kind of kept the consistency of what the film really is. Like this type of found footage, lost and found feel of the small ground documentary feel for it. So therefore, you can give away the authenticity of it, and I do believe at times there's some moments where I'm like, okay, not half bad. But in the end, a lot of people say this movie is terrible. They had no real ambition to see it. I actually wanted to see this. I wanted to love it. I wanted to be like the new paranormal. I apologize. The new paranormal activity. The last exorcism. Something new. Something genuinely new and authentic. But in the end, my heart was crushed by the Gallows. And in the end, the Gallows overall wasn't that great. I would give the Gallows a 25% in the end, and that everyone is my rating for the Gallows. I really hope you like it. And in the end, that's my review of the movie The Gallows, and tomorrow I will have another review for the movie Trainwreck, and the new Hannibal review, and a new episode, a new video on my review of the newest Hannibal episode. Stick around for those 2 videos that are upcoming tomorrow, you guys. Until then, I'm out. Bye.